Hello and welcome back to Call of the Wild. Today we are continuing the Layton Lakes District walkthrough. A list of the DLCs that we'll be using throughout the walkthrough, as well as the guidelines for the walkthrough, are in the description below. And with that, how are y'all doing? If you are able, please play along. Hope y'all's games are going well. All right. So last episode I was going crazy for coyote, and on my third investigation of this area, I finally discovered some coyote. This zone right here is a definite harvest. There is a single animal there. There's single animals in all the zones I've found. But this one is a definite yes. This one's a little close, but I would prefer this site over this one here. This one here is, as you can see through the terrain map, is just a lot of rocks, a lot of trees, a lot of places for cover. This one, it's not as bad. It's not great, but it's not as bad. Coyotes right now are feeding. I was thinking about waiting for their drink time and maybe get lucky and check this lake for the third time. Maybe get lucky. So I'm definitely going to place a structure right here. I'm not sure about a tent yet, but a structure, yes. So let's get to that. Now I don't think I have a tripod available. So let's go ahead and use some of these blinds. So it is their feed time. So I'm going to check this and then go straight here. If I spook them, I spook them. I'm not looking to harvest anything right now. Plus I am carrying the 270, which is fine. I'm not going to harvest anything. I also do have backups in
I
place.
spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
So I do have options. Not necessarily for this mission. I need to kill 2 coyotes in this area. Alright. But I'm still on the mission for harvesting coyotes with a 270. I do have 2 zones, at least, yes, I do have 2 zones ready for that. They just have hunting pressure on them right now. Alright, so this is that one zone I was telling you about. It's a 1 animal, but his feed area is like right over here. Oh, you can still see it. Unless this is a new time. Nope, it's this time. It's the old time, excuse me. But yeah. Right there. And so I was here earlier when I could see in my vantage point that I picked out for myself was roughly in this area. And it's also close to this zone right here too. So I'm wondering if I can do one stand for both sections. Now ideally if I was kind of going to do this, well I am going to do this, but I would, off the top of my head a tripod does sound a little bit nicer. But I'm going to put a blind down and see what happens. I want to keep my vantage point at least for this one, because this one is a most definite yes. Let's go ahead and put the waypoint on. I got a tree a little bit in my way on that site. It looks like I got a clear shot, roughly. And then for this site, which I don't have the site indicators lit up, there was one close to the cabin, and then I think there was also one a little bit to the north, down here, down the hill here. I'm going to go ahead and put it here. Mostly set up for this one. I actually want that tilt. We'll see how this goes. This might be quite nice. Just double checking. All right. What are bears doing? So it's 22. So right now bears are drinking. You know what? Hopefully we didn't spook nothing putting that. I do know a black bear zone right here. Could jump here. I do need to do some spotting for bear. For the fur types. As far as I know, I can do it anywhere, but if I can do it somewhere close. Yeah, let's go ahead. Give it a try. I don't know if I spooked when I put that down. A tent, for sure. 100, 150, I should have spooked something right on the edge, closest to me. On the other side of the water, I should be fine. The wind is looking good. I am coming in pretty loud. Let's slow it down just a little. Hoping for a bear on the far side. Again, there's jumping to the outpost and then going and checking along the river to the east. Alright, so as we're doing this, let's go ahead and click on that one mission. So I can check to see if the spot worked, was counted by my hunter mate. As you can see, I already have one. Look at that. Okay, let's see if it counted it. It counted it. Beautiful. Can I get another one? I don't know. Sometimes those night vision binoculars just, they blind you. I mean, I still can't really see much, but I don't know. It's not a green mess. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes these are awesome, though. Just depends. All right. Awesome. Awesome. I want to keep this momentum going. I'm just trying to fast travel and spot some bears around the water. I just need one more. And I also am extremely close to being able to purchase the 7mm and my first box of soft points for it. I'm not I'm not going to buy the polymers for it just yet. It's it's going to be the rifle I'm going to be using to down the soft tail with a why am I messing that up? With a quick kill bonus of 100 or better, or of 100. So that 7mm is going to be used almost immediately. And might even, for the most part, take over for the 270. Now I am coming in loud. I am a little concerned about the wind, and I don't want to spook when I'm this close to getting finished with this mission, so I am going to go ahead and use the spray for this one. I don't have a rest zone right here, so I am going to go ahead and see what this is. Alright. Alright, let's see how the night vision fares. Okay, it's better here. Yeah, it just depends. Well, I don't want to make too much noise. Stumbling around with rocks ain't a good way to be stealthy. Can't tell if those are bear tracks yet. They look like bigger tracks. They look like bear tracks. No. Nope. No. Alright, come on for bear. So they are in the area. They are in the area. They gotta be thirsty. Look at that. Ooh, two. Two bears, same zone. Very cool. Yes. Very nice, very nice. Well, this is where the ladies hang out. Where are the fellas? Where are the fellas? Huh. I'm pretty sure I didn't spook no one. That's not a bear, though. Well, let's check out the mission. Alright, so we've now got to travel to Hope's Camp in Belmont and harvest wildlife downed from a ground blind. So, with this, it does have to be a ground blind. It cannot be a uh, hunting stand, and it cannot, as far as I'm pretty sure, cannot be one of your ground blinds. So this does have to be a purchased ground blind, and this is a hunting stand, and this one is a ground blind. So let's see if it lights up his camp or if it just lights up Belmont. it lights up his camp. So with this one, we do have to harvest an animal from this ground blind. This ground blind is going to cost 1,700. Okay. Wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and my closest jump is here, huh? Looks like it. Alright, so we got that set up. I'm going to hold off on this setup. We've got plenty of time for that. We've got plenty of time for this one as well. This one, if we do choose this coyote, though most likely the next harvest is going to come from here, perhaps here, or here. Excellent, excellent. Let's go ahead and still bear drink time. Let's go ahead and just, yeah. This has pretty much been my main outpost this game. I've been at this outpost more times than any others. So what I'm going to do is grab a tent so I don't have to jump back to that ground blind, or so I don't have to walk back to the ground blind. I'm also going to, I have enough, I'm also going to purchase yes sir, yes sir. Everything else is good. Now, this is going to be our next save up. All right. This scope will work on all the other rifles. This is our next one. So 12,000 now. But we got definitely one of the big ones out of the way. This rifle is going to make a big difference. Okay, let's go to storage, create a new loadout. Loadout 3. Here's the base. Saved it. For now, I'm not going to be... You know what? I don't see why not. I'm gonna stay on this loadout. And grab a tent. So I can fast travel to that hunting structure. And we're good. It also helps if you equip your stuff when you create a new loadout. Just a little bit. Doesn't really matter what scope you have on it yet. I will not be firing her just yet. Now the 7mm is a single shot. Alright, so I will be trying to do some bear spotting. I don't know of any bear drinking holes in this area as far as I know. Go back to drinking. Alright, well, I'm just going to count that one as a loss. Or I can go find it. I can go around this way. Yeah, let's go find it. I'm coming, bear. Alright. I'm going to try and get more in the middle here. Maybe I can. I can't spot yet. Now can I? Alright. There should be the path right up here. Alright, so let's see what we can find around the hunting structure at 23. It's almost 0-100. Well, this is moose area. Moose will be resting. This is, I believe, also whitetail. Whitetail will also be resting. Coyotes will be drinking. So drink zones are out. It does just say an animal, just wildlife. Bear will be feeding. I think that might be my only actual options. I don't have a black bear collar. I do have a whitetail collar. I don't have moose collar. If I remember correctly, mooses. Well, we are going to go check that out. 80. It's right on the line. To get the moose collar, or is it the elk collar? I think it's level 15 or 17. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and put our waypoint. Give us some reference here. Not quite sure where I want to place the tent either. I might just drop it, pretty much on top of the stand. My reason for doing so is because I don't know where any zones are in this area. So this might take a day or two, because I still have other harvests coming up. What do we have here? That's not what I want to see, honestly. I don't want a class 1. Okay, so this is at least something. Something I can shoot. Something I want to shoot. Let's go ahead and purchase this. And just drop the tent. Just to drop it. I don't want to keep walking here. Well, I hope you don't mind, man, but I'm going to put a tent here in your little area. And I will move that tent. It's not going to stay there. It's just so I can now travel back and forth between this mission and other missions. So all right. I got 800 bucks to my name. Let's change that. Okay, so let's just do a quick little survey of this camp. I'm going to go ahead and put a waypoint there. This is a pretty small area. I'm most likely going to probably be trying to attract something in. But if I can just find a zone that I can maybe just hit, that'd be nice. But it does look like it's probably going to be something I'm going to have to call in. We shall see. There's definitely a lot of traffic through here, so it shouldn't be hard. Thing is though, hello. Thing is though, just don't have collars for a lot of these animals. Do for the whitetail though. We do have whitetail collars. So there's one. That's okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Again, if I can help it. No class ones. I like how I can still see the tent. Gives me a small little reference. Site reference. Alright. The moment I thought that was bear. It's outside. Alright. And then this should complete a rough circle. Got one zone on the border. Well, two zones on the border, but one's more doable. That moose is telling me to go away. I am definitely going to check these at different times to see what's here. But for now, I'm going to pull one more Let's do it roughly here, just to hit the basic center. All right. Tracks coming through. A lot of calls around the area. So this is definitely a good zone. Again though, good chance we're gonna have to call something in. Play it by ear. All right. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, please give a thumbs up. And if you're playing along, don't forget to hit that notification button. And if there's content you enjoy, please subscribe. Thank you for joining me, and enjoy the rest of your day.